I am Tankfish, and I'm a walking OSHA violation. Welcome to Industrialist, a game where you turn a peaceful stretch of land into an industrial hellscape because the voices in my head won't shut up about how the factory must grow. The description calls it an industry simulation, but honestly it's more like a plumbing and wiring dead-end 9 to 5. Like I swear in the past 2 weeks I've laid down more pipes than Johnny Sins and overloaded more electrical grids than PGE. Of course, I'm Tankfish. I'm built different. We do things a little unconventionally here. So expect to see some unpaid interns, mass layoffs, environmental crimes, and a healthy dose of schizophrenia in this Industrialist run. What is this? Real life Industrialist? Yes. Also, this isn't my factory, it's someone else's. Did you really think I have the brain cells to operate this nuclear plant? No. Anyways, let's blow up this guy's reactor core real quick and head to our world. Hey, welcome to this fine piece of land I totally legally acquired from the indigenous people. The native says this place is blessed by the Great Spirit. That's fantastic, but too bad it's private property now, so I'm gonna have to evict that motherfucker. First, let's start with some coal. I mean, the children gotta receive something for Christmas. I just place down a crank and hook this up and crank that soldier boy. Oh yeah, coal. Where the f are we? Wyoming? Just dig anywhere and there's coal? Anyways, I don't want to keep cranking it, so time for some capitalist photosynthesis. Ah, yes. Clean energy. Look how environmentally friendly we are. With the power of the sun, we shall expand our factory further. More production line. More trucks. More research. Cause holy research tree. We got a lot of things to do. Nothing will stop the factory's expansion. The sun went down. There's no power. Such problem can only be solved with one thing. Manual labor.
A few moments later.
Here are the employees I hired. You. Your avatar's not following our company dress code of being big manly man.
Go change your skin color.
Change now, we don't like your guy.
Later.
Holy shit, it's him.
What happened to you, man? What the f?
I just laid down some pipes and hit the gym, bro.
Inside you, there are 2 Greeks. One is from Sparta. One is from Athens. Both are gay.
Okay, so y'all see those hand cranks? Your job is to crank them. That's it.
I'm cranking it! Oh, cranking it so good! I love cranking it!
Oh yeah, we got power. The good old reliable source of energy. Children. Alright kids, I added a few more labs, so now y'all gotta crank a bit harder.
Sir, yes sir!
Crank hard! The little goblin build nice inside these labs need electricity! We're not getting enough! So, because we needed more power, I have expanded our energy facility. Billions must crank! And I kept the 2 solar panels there so I can claim we support renewable energy and keep all the activists off my ass. If you're wondering who's buying all our coals, well, it's Mr. St. Nicholas Claus himself. We're very similar, you know, like he makes presents, I make coals. He got little elves working for him, I got little kids. Man, these coals are truly mine by children for children. However, them coals don't sell for much, so we need to diversify. So I decided to build a copper wire factory. Essentially, we got these copper mines that dig up raw copper ores. Then with these furnaces, we smelt the raw copper into liquid copper. Then we use these ingot makers to turn the liquid copper into bars. And then here, we throw the copper ingot between a Jew and a Romanian, and that gives us copper wire. Then we load them in these trucks, send them to Middle East. I don't know what they do with it. It's none of my problem. Hey, Dante from Limbus Company. Why is the crank not cranking? That's right. You think I spent $100 to buy these cranks for show?
Yeah, man. This is slavery.
Slavery? Nah, you guys are willing participants of capitalism. We're like a family in the Beijing Smog Factory, Inc. And I'm the abusive father. While these kids are cranking it, let me tell you about today's sponsor, War Thunder. War Thunder is a free-to-play bombastic multiplayer action game where you get to f**k around in multi-million-dollar military equipments on land, air, and sea for shits and giggles. There are thousands of vehicles available, all built to be as close to their real-life counterpart as possible, complete with other unique features and quirks. You can even customize them however you want, such as slapping on my custom decal for plus 20% intimidation. Recently, in the line of contact update, they added infantries in closed testing mode. That's right, you get to play as flashbacks now and experience the true horror of war. No armor, no turret, no advanced BS weapon system, just your legs, a rifle, maybe some explosives if you're smart, and hopes and dreams. Oh, I'm having so much fun in those CQB battles. Why? Because people scream when they're killed. They also added the Terminator combat vehicle, the Ajax tank, and the Typhoon. All very impressive weapons of war that excels in ruining someone's day. So download War Thunder today for free by using the link in the description. All new players and those who haven't played War Thunder for half a year will receive free rewards. And make sure you use my link so you can get a free Goober decal. War Thunder Mobile is also now available, so you can get your daily dose of PTSD anytime, anywhere. So yeah, go check it out. Back to the video. This setup worked pretty well for a while, until the weakness of flesh started showing itself.
My finger hurts from holding E.
I'm hungry.
老板，请让我们休息一下。
Pathetic. Energy output tank. Factory no longer working at maximum capacity. Shareholders try to fire my ass. And this is when this worker had a brilliant idea. So I gave him some cash and let him cook up the steam engine. It's a simple contraption. We pump water, heat it up in a firebox, turn it into steam in a boiler, then send the steam in a turbine to generate electricity. Yo, why is this shit not working? I want a refund! I'll spare you the 10 minutes of rage-induced troubleshooting and just skip to the answer. It was the pipes. The shit-stained pipes are not transporting the steam fast enough to the turbines. So we swapped that out, and that fixed the problem. Holy shit, this makes so much power. Call the workers, I have something to say. Attention all workers at the Beijing Smog Factory. I have some great news to deliver. Our new steam turbine is up and functional, and it's generating lots of power. That means...
Do we get paid now? Do we get paid?
Shut your fucking mouth!
That means... I don't need you guys anymore. I'm going to lay you all off.
Maybe some ladies me on I like underage girl.
Your family is none of my problem. Goodbye. And back to Mexico you go. I only kept 4 workers. Dante from Nimbus Company, which has been bought out by me. Tap, who borrowed Robux from me, blew it all in Rukia's Feed Hangout 4 and is now working for free to pay me back. Blitz from Majima Construction, who's actually earning minimum wage because he's somewhat competent. And finally, this Mexican, who is forced to work because otherwise I report him to the ICE. While our company funds finally liberated, thank you, HR department. Alright, let's liquidate the copper wire factory and bulldoze Bill Nye's lab to make room for our new iron coil factory, Charlie Clank. As you can see, the production line is very similar to the copper wire one. Well, that's because it's the same. Just instead of inputting raw copper, we input raw iron. Amazing. However, if you haven't noticed, there's a problem. This entire fucking thing is powered by a singular wheezing steam turbine, and there's not enough power. So we built the incredible Gassy, a 7-coil steam power station. It was a bit overkill, so we expanded Charlie Clank and made our second research complex, Yakub's Laboratory. Research Station 2s require item inputs, but we couldn't be bothered to think too hard, so we just shoved the extra iron coils laying around into them. Not because it's optimal, but because it works. At this point, we noticed something strange. The fog is coming. The fog is coming. The fog is coming. Bro, I low-key can't see shit.
Silent Hill ass fog, man.
Ah, yes, my deepest psychological trauma. Factorial. But I didn't think too much of it and just went to sleep while keeping the game running to farm cash. I mean, surely this wouldn't backfire in any... the f happened here? So, turns out pollution exists in this game. And our world is sitting at a very healthy 825% pollution. As you can see, the world's a little f***ed up. I'll remember hiring you, slave. Hey, man, it's private property! Now, lung cancer is pretty bad, but you know what's worse? Being poor. Apparently, pollution decreases my income by a significant amount. Don't know why that is, but things need to be done. Luckily, we made a crap load of money and got a bunch of research done. So we unlocked the scrubber, a machine that converts spicy air into breathable air, and got to work to save the planet.
How it feels to low-key raw dog the smog. Guys, it's not that it's not that bad. It's not that bad, guys.
And that's why you should always have a gas mask on you, kids.
Dude, why the fuck is the music so menacing?
I mean, at least we don't have bugs attacking our ass like in Factorio.
Nah, we got something way worse. We got carbon tax.
And then, like, the black guy is like the environmental regulation inspector.
Oi, 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 what's all this sludge you're dumping in the water, mate?
So the scrubbers clean the pollution by taking water and turning it into shit, which you can get rid of by selling at a loss. Naturally, being the mega Jew capitalist I am, I refuse to lose money. So I stored all the waste in a billion tanks and let the future generations sort out the mess. What is this natural survival ass weather, bruh?
Mom, I'm scared. Pick me home.
Holy shit, look at the wind turbine.
Oh my god!
Maybe pollution is very eco-friendly after all. We did it, boys! The planet is fixed. Earth is saved. All thanks to our scrubber facility. Mr. Beast, give me some money. Also, a big shout out to India for buying all the shits. However, there's a problem. Saving Earth made us exactly $0! Cause this shit ain't Lorax! I couldn't sell air! So now it's time to lock in and make some money, or else my ass is gonna get replaced by ChatGPT. Introducing our LNG production plant, the Duga Radar, which totally only makes the LNG and in no way, shape, or form becomes a CIA signal interceptor after sunset. The process is simple. We extract raw gas from these wells, then run the raw gas into the condensers to dewater it. Then we put that into the refinery to refine it into a refined gas. And finally, we put that into the LNG plant to make LNG. So now you might be asking, what even is LNG? Well, same. I don't know what it is neither. It smells like liquid ass though. Next. More power! Specifically diesel power, cause steam just ain't cool anymore. For that, we need oil. Where do we get oil? Middle East and Venezuela! Then we build this complex that uses war orphans' tear and soul to turn crude oil into usable diesel. Just like the founding fathers intended. The refined diesel then goes through these large generators to be turned into power to spread democracy. 36 million mf per second of democracy. Such colossal diesel power generation complex is worthy of only one name. Vin Diesel from Fast and Furious. Now we gotta put this power to use, so we decided to build our Research Complex 3.
The Pentagon.
Triple the defense budget.
It's a bit overkill, but this is the Department of Defense. We ain't got budget limits. Research Station 3 requires 2 different items worth over $1,200 combined to be inputted. Otherwise, it gets a massive debuff and tanks our research cap. That means iron coils won't satisfy its greed. So we decided to start producing crankshafts and gearboxes for research. To make crankshafts, we need steel. So we made the Baogang Steel Mill, an absolute unit of a steel production facility. Hundreds of iron mines, smelters, and molders backed by a whole forest turned into coke for the sole purpose of making steel. Because here at the Beijing Smog Inc., we go big or we go broke. The steel is then sent to the Temu factory to be turned into crankshafts. Now for gearboxes, we need plastic casing, for which we need to build a whole ass plastic production facility, which we naturally named Kim Kardashian. The plastic processing line low-key gives me brain aneurysm. There's so much chemistry shits involved, I thought I was making meth instead of plastic. So I'm not gonna explain it, cause fuck that. Trust the process, okay? So now we take these plastic casings and send them all the way over here to these craft assemblers along with the crankshafts, and we're making gearboxes. Easy. Now at last, we can power up the Pentagon and start researching. 180 research point per second. Now that's pretty good. But then I realized I can build satellite dishes and use gasoline E10, which materials I already have, to boost the research even more. So I did. With both money and RP, the factory can grow into the next phase. Large-scale power production. Yes! Yeah! Yeah. I think the video's getting a little long. So, maybe next time, because I still haven't recovered mentally from the last video.
I can fix it. No!
100k likes and I make the next part. So yeah, go like, subscribe, and comment. I'm a dip.